同学们好，今天和老师一起学习汉字 characters 第4课第2部分 Part 2。水 means water, so originally 水 from the pictures of the running water, maybe like in the river, and these small dots present the stones in the river and the water running through the stones. Sometime, right, so this is the character of 水. You can follow the order of strokes to write it. And because this is a left and right balanced character, so we start from the middle stroke. And sometime, if we want to change it to be a simple side, put especially at the left hand side, it changes to be the 3 dots, meaning water. For example, in this character 波, 3 dots at the left hand side presenting it's about water, even though we call it 3 dots. The last strokes is actually a T, right, goes up. And the right hand side here meaning skin. So the skin surface of the water is the wave. 李波, right, the name. Liu, running water. So you can see left hand side, still it's the water. And in this character, the right hand side actually present pronunciation. So 水, water. Next one, we use this form, the 3 dots at the left hand side, meaning it's a water. And the right hand side is the character 右, or the hands. We learned it before, right? And we put them together, it's the character of 汉, hands, 汉. However, the original form actually looks like this. In the traditional version, the right hand side is not a 右. It's something like this. It's very complicated. But today, because we write simplified version, then we make it simple just to be a hand. And this is 汉, right? This refers to a water, the water's name. 汉水. There's a river called 汉水. And talking about the ethnic Han people, the Chinese people, they are originated from this river. We call them 汉人, ethnic Chinese. And the language they speak, 汉语. The characters they write, 汉字. 言 from the word 语言, language. So 言 also means language, or actually originally it means to talk, speech. So some people believe this character originally from the picture of an upside down man and a mouse. So this is the upside down man. Below there is a mouse, and there is a ground and the leg, arms, head, upside down man and a mouse, meaning to say something. But also some people believe it's a mouse, and something comes out from the mouse. Here is the tongue, and a stroke on the tongue, meaning the tongue is moving to say something. And later changed to be this form, and today we make everything simple, but we still keep the mouse. So here the arm connected, legs connected, and the 1 dot above it, so to be today's form. And in combined characters, 言 denotes the same meaning as language. However, in traditional version, we may keep the original form, but in simplified version, 言 changed to be this form, and we put it at the left hand side. So 1 dot and below it something like a Z. For example, this one put at the left hand side, 语言 language, and 言 at the left hand side, to speak, showing the meaning. So this form at the left hand side show the meaning about language. You can see language and speak, they're all about language. And we look at this form from the character 言 together with this right hand side present pronunciation and put them together, there is one thing about language, and when we mention it, it sounds like the right hand side, so that is 语言的语 and 你应该可以念这些汉字 You should be able to read these characters 汉语 Chinese language 语言 language in general 语言中心的 and this is 生日的生 right to be born so what do you think about this character 学生语言中心的学生 Same, these two characters still with this radical, the component from the character of 言 right, denotes the same meaning as language. So at the left hand side and plus the right hand side denotes the pronunciation 人 and 知 So one language, something about language, when we mention it, it sounds like a 人 then it's 人 And the other thing is still it's about language, and when we mention it, it sounds like 知 so it's 识认识 认识 from the text we should know it's about to know or get to know. Why it's something about language? Because when you know something or you get to know something, you should be able to tell, be able to talk about it with language. Then 认识 the meanings about language and sounds like a 人 sounds like 知 These two sentences 你应该可以念 You should be able to read. Let's read together. 和老师一起念。你认识不认识他 You know him or not? Something meant and you haven't learned it yet, but you can have a guess. It's not 你们 it's not 他们 so it says should be 我们认识一 the direction going down 下我们认识一下 Let us get to know 我们认识一下So just now I say this one is 知 presenting the sound. We look at it together. By itself, this character read as 知 or sometimes 知 The reason of it, originally the form, right? The original form, the Asian form and today's form, they really look alike. And originally this picture presenting the sound people make. So you can see there is a mouse and this is more like this presenting the sound comes out from the mouse. Traditionally or originally it's presenting the sound people make when they finish saying something, where it doesn't really mean anything. But today we use it in our text in this character denotes the meaning. And today, if we say 只 somehow it means only. For example, 只有我 it's only me. 只有你 it's only you. Or if we pronounce it with a flat tone, 知 it's the measure word. But when we get to know this today, remember it presenting the sound in the character of 时. And next character, 手 hands. 手 hand and you can see this is a hand 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 5个 fingers 5 fingers and today we connect the fingers together and the top one we still keep it as a pair then you have today's character 手 and apparently it's from picture of a hand and this one is a left hand. It's 一个手 right? 1, 2, 3 fingers, 一个手。This one, you, the character of you, we know originally it's from another hand. 一个 finger, 两个 finger, 三个 finger and hands. 一二三手 another 手 hand and another hand, we put them together as a combined character. So that means one hand in another hand, right? Because this is a frame, one in another. That means friendship, holding hands, friendship. So friends, 朋友的友, right? This is the 友 in the words of 朋友. Next one, 月月 month, or actually it's from the picture of the moon. This is a crescent and changed to be the character of moon, today's character 月. In combined characters, this 月 denotes the meaning something about the moon for sure. For example, bright. When the sun, 日, and 月 together, it's super bright. And also, 月 in a combined character denotes the meaning of date, because Asian people, they look at the moon to tell dates. And in other cases, 月 in combined character somehow denotes flesh or meat. We can talk about it later in later lessons, but at this moment, just remember 月 also denotes, in combined character, it's also about meat. For example, face, it's fleshy, belly, 脸, 腹, 胃, stomach, 肩. You can see all these characters either at the left hand side or the bottom or even inside. They are all look like moon, 月, but it's presenting the meaning as flesh or meat. When we double it, 两个月, right? We double it, it's from this picture. Actually, it's nothing to do with moon. It's more about flesh. And when we double it, it's the wings of a big bird. The bird in the folklore, in Chinese folklore, the name of the bird is a peng. And double it means it has a pair of big wings. So it's more like flesh and flesh, two pieces. And because when we mention friends, we also say 朋友. So the bird of peng, and in today, bird of the character for the bird of peng, there is another character has developed. Therefore, the double wings, we use it in the words of 朋友. And you also can understand as double wings or the wings, they are always together, same as hands in hands. So it's presenting the meaning as for friendship or 朋友. Then let's read this sentence together. 我们一起念 this sentence. 他的女朋友叫琳娜. That's the characters for today. Thank you everyone. 谢谢大家。